Hello, my name is Dave and this is my Suzuki Every Van. Well, let's wash this son of a bitch. It's amazing the difference, the high pressure hose, like I've just hosed it. Look at the difference. Look at that. All this dirt's just sitting on top of the thing. Look at this. Rainbows. It's a missed opportunity to write on the bonnet, isn't it? Can I get it in there? Let's have a look.
It's juvenile. It's actually an insult
to there we go.
Actual juveniles to say that it's juvenile. I mean, it looks better already. This is called a caramel wheel, or as I found it on Amazon, a sticker removing wheel. This isn't a secret. It's just I don't think a lot of people know how good they really are. So if you buy a van like this, or another Kei car, or any car from Japan, and it has stickers on it that are all sort of messy, I'll show you how to fix it. So these are the stickers that are on my van. And this part is, see, it's just a little bit, it's just a, and then we get worse, and yeah, so you want to get rid of that, especially if you're going to repaint it. I don't know if I'm going to repaint it, but I think it's going to look better without this ratty shit on it. And that's where this guy comes in handy, because watch this. It does leave rubber everywhere, so you will have to clean up after it. But I tried thinners, I tried silicone off, I tried all sorts of stuff to try to get this to let go, and it wouldn't. And as you can see, this just rips through it. In my opinion, it doesn't scratch, but if you look at it, I wonder if you can see it on the GoPro. See this line through here? That's where, like, if I run my finger over it, I can feel that there's a different feeling through there, and you can also see it. That's actually maybe better for you, but at least you've got the sticker off. Now you could, I mean, if you wanted to all be the same, you'd buff it, right, I suppose, or maybe even polish will fix it up. Maybe we need a little bit more of this, but yeah, that's how you get rid of stickers. Here's one I prepared earlier. I did this side yesterday. Have a look at that. Much better than all that crap on it. Well, apart from this. I do prefer it with the sticker, but the old one did need to come off anyway. So, well, we're halfway there if I decide to put a sticker on. But I actually might leave it off. One thing to remember is that you are rubbing on the paint, and if you rub too much, you will wear through. I'm not heartbroken about that because, I mean, well, there's a scratch, and I mean the roof is yeah, it's not exactly a perfect paint job. I'm just trying to get it better than what it was. So yeah, be aware that that can happen. One thing to keep in mind with this particular car is I don't think there's actually clear coat on these. I think they just sprayed the color and that was it to keep the cost down. So this might not happen on your car. It does say very clearly on the caramel wheel that it has a max of 4,000 RPM, so be aware of that. This drill I'm switching to is corded because the batteries ran flat on my others, is 0 to 2,900 RPM, so I'll be fine. It's also adjustable, so I'll turn it down a little bit. You don't want it spinning too fast. That'll generate more heat and help you burn through the paint faster. Burn through the sticker faster too, but at what cost, man? At what cost? The cordless ones were working perfectly, it's just the batteries went flat. This side's leaving a black line that I'm not exactly content with, but yeah, I'll try and get rid of that caramel wheel or some other way. You do get different results depending on how you hold the drill, so experiment with that. The sticker itself isn't giving me that much grief. There's this line across the top that I think's like leftover polish or something that hasn't come off, and the wheel doesn't really want to get rid of it. I'm worried about going through the paint, so I'm going to leave that there and then try something else. The majority of the sticker comes off really easy. Wore through a little bit here too. Like I said, the paint on these is really thin. There's an edge that runs along here, and if I just so much as touch it, it just pulls the paint right off. So be very, very careful. Keep it in mind, it's not 100% safe. A thin area here. I didn't even stay there that long. It's already wearing through. It's a much cleaner look in my opinion. Needs a damn good wash now, and so do I. You do get covered in rubber. Be aware of that. But I got 3 of these for 30 bucks, and I used that much of one to do all of the stickers around the whole car. So it's pretty good value too, in my opinion. On this side, I didn't damage the paint at all. On the other side, you know, I damaged a few spots, but like I said, the paint on this car isn't very good anyway. So, you know, a few little chips here and there is better than a whole crappy sticker down the side. Let that dry and then polish it, we'll be good to go. Or polish it wet. This in here is another issue that needs attention, and to deal with that, I've been using this product and a toothbrush. I find it works so much better than anything else. Put some of this on here, and then dip my toothbrush in it, and then scrub away. I feel like I'm saying be aware too much, but be aware that this will also wear through the paint if you're not careful, because it's cutters. If you could focus it all on this black line, you'd be fine, but because you're rubbing around the black line, you're rubbing onto the paint, and you'll take minuscule amounts of paint off as you're doing this. So you don't want to do it more than you have to. As soon as that black line is gone, move on. This is a slow process, but to my knowledge, there's no other way to do it. Repaint the car. Okay, let's see what that got me. See, takes it right off. Now you just have to do the whole rest of the car. These dip areas here are especially nasty. The layer of dirt in here is probably thicker than the paint, especially on the edges of it. My advice is to never let it get this bad. When you polish your car, make sure you get all the polish off when you're done, and keep your car clean. Otherwise, like me, you'll be wasting your Saturday doing this shit. I'm out here 5 months later because I didn't shoot any finished shots. Yep, that's where the paint came off before. As you can see, this is starting to happen again, so it does need polishing again, but yeah, it's coming off. Look at that. That's all right. Yeah, it all came out good, really.